beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video I want to talk about something fun, which is common application app. And it's basically like an online application, like application management app that helps you to coordinate all your application. Like it's a management app that helps you to coordinate all your application, either you're a first year student, on transfer student and the like. So we'll be creating an account right now. We'll be creating an account. Let's see how to create an account. So you just click here to create an account if you do not have one existing. So this is for first year, so they have like different interface for different reasons. This is for first year, transfer student, educational professional, parents or adults. So you go here. So I want to impute my information here, my email address. Then I'll re-enter my email address. Now impute my password. Then impute my password again. Then they're asking me say which best describe you. Am I applying to start college in 2024 or 2025, or am I applying for the future, 2026 or 2027 or beyond? Let's just assume I'm applying for this one. Then they're asking for my legal name. So you put your legal name here. Then would you like to share a different first name that people call you? So if you have a preferred name, you can click yes, and if you do not, you can just click no. Then here they're asking for date of birth. So I'm going to put a date of birth here. So I'm choosing February 1st 2001, which is fair. And you put your country's phone number. So I'm from Nigeria, so I'll put 234. So just ensure that you're putting your country's phone number here. So then you put your permanent address. It depends on where you're coming from. So I choose Nigeria. Then your street. Oh, why is Nigeria not showing? So you click here, then put your street. Your street will populate here if you or have anyone, so you populate here. So just choose any of your streets here that matches with your application. Then you can go on. So you click no if you're not from any of this country. If you're not based there, then if you want to receive or not, no, then you can click here to agree. Then go on to create your account. And now that we've created our account, so this is how my dashboard looks like. It's just here. So if I want to search college, if I want to add college, so this is where I come to search college. So we have like thousands of schools here, university, colleges, everything. They are all listed here. And I can use this add icon to add any school, and you can also use this filter icon to select your preference. So they have like questions here. It said application fee. So if you want schools with application fee, you don't need to like check out this box. But if you need schools without application fee, say no application fee for international applicants, you click, and it shows that 552 colleges on this app do not accept application fee. That it's free application. And here for writing, it says that do not require the application personal essay. So if you're not intending to answer the common app questions, you can just click do not. And if you also do not require to answer any additional college specific essay, because some colleges require you to answer some specific essays. If you do not want that, like if you just want I don't want stress, I want straightforward application without having to submit any additional documents, you can check out these two boxes and it will show you that we have 241 colleges that do not require any submission of essays. So that's another thing. If you click this one, it will show that 3. If you uncheck, they have colleges that are very lenient and do not like require some of this documentations. And here bring us to standardized test. We have like colleges that always require standardized test. So if you have it and you would love to submit it, because at times it can boost your admission chances, it can help boost it. So you can always like click it if you have it. But if you do not have it, or you can put sometimes required, it will let you know those that require it and the one that never requires it, and the one that are flexible with it, that says, oh, it is optional but recommended, and those that do not like want it at all, like we do not want this at all, at all, at all. It is totally ignored, like it does not have any effect on your application. And this one we have letter of recommendation. So there are some schools that require you to submit recommendation letter, and there are some schools that do not require you to submit the letter of recommendation. So you can choose any of these checkboxes based on your own specifications, like based on what you are looking for. And you can also like search through deadline. If or you cannot meet in December 1st deadline, you can like extend your search, and there are some schools that's on deadline is still January, so you can use this space to put in your date and all that. And if you are looking to resume for fall 2025, or even if it's spring, all this helps you to filter and help you like focus your search. And if you are particular about a state in the United States, so this is how you can streamline your search. Choose the state. You can put the distance, if you don't want it to be too far from family, like if you're considering states, and definitely country. So this, I think, Common App is used almost in all these countries that have been listed here. So this is focused in the US because we are talking about US schools here. So that's all about this. So for me, what I chose here is no application fee, because this video is basically to help you search for schools that do not require application fee, so that's that about that. Then you can always like so now what I have here is schools without application fee, so I can go on to add as many schools as I want. But before I add them, I would go to my own website. I must have done my own research to know that like these schools are schools that offer my program, or that they have like good funding for me. I must know probably, I need to submit or like an essay for them or not. So I have to like be sure if I need to like submit all those documentations or not, and what I need to boost my application. So those ones are what you should like look out for on the college specific page. Then let's check my Common App. So this is the Common App page. So here we have like a lot of personal information to fill here. This is my personal information. Make sure that you're filling it with the right information. Then this is the address. You can change your address if you move. You can also like check out this you can also check out this if you want them to send mail to you, or alternate addresses. And contact information, contact details, you can also put in there. You are always required to fill out this particular page, because it helps institutions or school to know more about you. And here we have Common App waiver. So Common App also, like, they have their own waiver that they offer as well. So if you meet any of this eligibility criteria, you can select either yes or no. So it's all based on you, it all depends on you. Then you sign it. And they also have this opportunity for free and qualified mentors online. So if you are interested in getting a mentor from them or with them, you can check this out and do yes or no. It's all yours. So here we have information for family. You're expected to fill your family information, put everything: parents 1, parent 2, siblings, education, your past information of your high school, everything you did in your high school, or other high school attended, like if you attended more than one high schools, colleges, if you've attended any colleges and you would like to like put it there, you would like to put it there, probably you're not transferring, but then just also start afresh from first year. Then your grades, you like to put in your grades, current or more year courses, you have to like answer all those questions. Do you wish to report any honor related to your academics? So if you have any achievement also, you can put it there. Community-based organization, if you volunteered and all stuff like that. Your future plans, when you wish to join, what describe you, those questions are what is expected to answer. And this is for testing. So these are questions that you should check out if you have test score to submit or not. And this is activities or how you were heavily engaged in school and outside of school as well. And this is the writing page. So Common App, they have this writing page, and they have like 7 questions listed here. Or aside from all the documentation that you've submitted to the school, this helps the school to know you on another level. So if in your SOP or in your resume that you're submitting, if you missed out any information and you want them to know about you, you can decide to write in. You can try to write on any of this one that suits whatever you have to say, and give them that information. So this is always very good to answer. Just like just write your answer there and all that. Then this is additional information, I'm expected to fill. Then this one is not required for now. So the college currently on your My College list to not require you to complete the courses and grades section. So if you have, or if you choose any school from this list that require you to submit courses and grades, so you might be expected to put in your courses and grade here again. So that's another thing. So all the schools that I select here, let me just add more schools. Everything will definitely show here, and each schools will, like, once you click this drop down, it will like show you everything that you need to submit. So just like go through everything, and it's very straightforward and it's very pretty easy to navigate. So this college question for the Common App personal essay, that one I showed you earlier, college question. So they have like one specific college question to ask you, and use specific information. They have like specific information that they want. And this is questions, for you, the time you want to resume to the school. Then recommendation, so this is for your recommenders, those are recommending you. So if because this school, I think is requesting for recommender, so you can like attest, or you can like agree that, oh yes, you are attesting to the fact that they can send your information to your recommenders. Because like this is FAPA, and this protects your rights as a student. So that is what it's all about. Then this is review and sub. So before you like submit your application, it brings you to this review application. Just like check everything that you've imputed to know that it's correct, and adjust anything that is not correct yet. So you just click on this and submit on the Common App. And you do that for all the schools that you've added to your My College dashboard. So this is my dashboard, and everything is still in progress because I haven't like submitted anything. I haven't like updated anything within the app. So that's that about the Common App, and I hope this video is helpful and it has answered some of your questions. And I hope to see you in my next video. Please subscribe and share my video. Bye.